Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today on this fine, beautiful, sunny day here in Central Florida? Time to continue work on the Mario and Yoshi electric guitar build. It's the 20th of March. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but yeah, it's time to get rolling on a few projects that I've got lined up. So, as you can see, I drew another drawing. This is the second drawing. It's a little bit larger. I know it doesn't really seem like that much larger, but I wanted to make the body just a little bit larger. But yeah, this is definitely working out a lot better. Um, that one I felt was a little small for my taste. I like this better. It's not as it's fairly large, but it's not super big. But it's going to look really cool when everything is done and painted. So same parts. I'm going to do the coil split, single volume knob, Strat style bridge, top load. This is just a mock-up pickup, but the pickup I'm going to get the usual ones that I always get, the chrome. I haven't quite figured out where the input jack's going to go yet, so we'll have to figure that out when I cut the wood and get everything situated. That way I can figure out what's going to be the best spot. I think a knee is probably going to go here and a knee is here when you're sitting. I'd like it to be comfortable when you're playing. But all the usual stuff, same neck plate, same tuners that I always love to use. The oval shaped tuners, yeah, those are great. And then I'm going to go with my favorite string trees. Those ones right there, very cool. And then, like I said, the coil split. So you split the coils, very cool. And then I'm guessing as far as strap buttons, I'm going to go with my favorite Dunlop locking strap buttons. I love these ones. And like I said, I'm guessing the strap button's going to probably be like right over here on the cape, perhaps. Maybe, we'll see how it goes. Maybe there, a little bit on the tail of Yoshi, and then of course on the back of the plate. So yeah. Alright, so next step's going to be to cut the wood. So I've already got the drawing all set. Well, actually, next step's going to be to actually cut out the cutout, like always. And then get that prepared, and then we'll go cut some wood. Yeah. Very cool indeed. Alright, we'll see when I get a little progress now. Very cool. Alright, just a quick update. Oh, man. It turned out it wasn't as much bigger as I thought it was going to be. It's actually pretty much the same size as the first concept rendering, which really I was kind of hoping for it to be a little bigger. So I think I'm going to go ahead and draw a third version. Because like I said, the cutout, I mean, if you look at like a standard Stratocaster, like the Billy Joe, see, let me switch hands. Like the Billy Joe Armstrong standard Stratocaster, it's actually a little bit smaller kind of than the standard Stratocaster, so I wanted to have definitely a bigger footprint than that, the body itself. So I'm going to go ahead and do another drawing. So here we go. Do a third drawing just a little bit bigger. So at least I have the cutout to compare to the PowerPoint program. So alright, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, I just wanted to show you. Alright, I got the second rendition, and this is the PowerPoint presentation, the concept rendering. I just wanted to show you how much bigger it's going to be. And if I could do this with one hand. There. So it's a slight bigger. I just wanted to have it to yeah, so you can see how it's slightly bigger. So I think that's going to work a lot better. So let me go ahead and get this drawn up, and we'll see when I get that done. See you in a bit. Alright, another quick update. Got the third drawing done, and I do like this a lot better. Here's the first drawing, the second drawing, and now the third. Definitely bigger body indeed. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. And when it's cut, it'll look a lot. It's really smaller than it looks, because when you actually cut out the cutout, you'll see. But yeah, that looks pretty killer. I think that's gonna be it. And I think your arm, when you go to play, the arm is gonna go over the cape there. It's gonna feel real perfect. And I'm thinking about countersinking this hand a little bit, like down about a good 1/4 inch, and then also this back foot back a 1/4 inch, and then this one paw back a 1/4 inch or so. So it'll give it a 3D, really 3D effect. So that'll be really cool. So all right, so next step is going to be to cut out the second cutout. But yeah, that looks really cool. All right, we'll see when I get some progress done there. Quick update, got the third cutout cut out, and you can see the difference between the two sizes. This was the second cutout, which is more or less the same size as the first cutout. So you can see it's just a hair bigger, which is cool. Yeah, I was thinking the second cutout was a little smaller than what I would have preferred, but yeah, I think that's gonna work out pretty good. All right, so next step is get the wood ready. Go ahead and get everything outside and start working on cutting the wood. Very cool. See you in a bit. All right, we're outside. Beautiful day here in Central Florida. All right, gonna figure the shape and how many inches of what we need as far as. Very cool. Figure that out, and then we'll cut 2 pieces. As usual, we're using the really good quality wood we always use. Same wood they use for countertops and making furniture. All right, so let me figure this out, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, got the 2 pieces cut out. Really awesome. We're going by 24 long by 20 high, and we're gonna go ahead. I've got the screwed in 4 spots temporarily. And we're gonna go ahead and put the pattern on there and trace out the pattern, and I'll see you when I get that done. All right, got the traced out the shape. It looks pretty cool. All right, got my scroll saw. All right, queued up, and we'll carefully cut out the shape. Let me cut it out, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, successful cut out of the shape. Looks pretty awesome. Yeah, very cool. All right. Next step's going to be to trace out the pattern on the wood with the stencil. Yeah, very cool. Alright, and then clean up my mess here. Get some progress done there, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, quick update. I got all the pattern traced over onto the wood. It looks pretty awesome. And this will probably conclude progress for today. I am tired. Whew, cutting that wood kind of wore me out there. So, very cool indeed. That's going to be awesome. Let me turn the camera on and see where it actually sets, where I think the input jack's going to go. One sec. Alright. This is roughly, if I can get the camera to cooperate, or the phone anyway. This is roughly where it's going to go. Yeah. Very cool. I think that's going to play nice. Let's see if I can. Bridge, probably about right there. So one knee, like I said, right there. So I'm guessing the input jack's probably going to be somewhere in this vicinity. Or I can even go here. I'll figure that out next step. But yeah, very cool. Alright. Let me turn it around. Alright, very cool. Alright, so we'll continue progress tomorrow. And we'll catch up then. I'm going to drill out this hole. Going to go all the way through all the layers on that hole. And like I said, this arm I'm going to countersink. I'm going to countersink this paw. And then the back foot as well. So that'd be cool. Give it like a 3D effect. Alright, we'll continue progress and we'll see you soon. Good morning, March 29th, 2024. And I want to share an update on the Mario and Yoshi electric guitar. Actually, I've decided to make the first Mario and Yoshi into a 4-string bass. I had a neck on hand. I had some really good bass parts. And I've been wanting to do a couple more basses. As you recall, I'm doing the Burning Witches logo bass, and then I decided I wanted to do a Mario and Yoshi bass. I still probably gonna do a guitar version of this, slightly smaller body. But I was looking at the body when I made the second rendering of the body, and I thought it was big enough, and I think it's cool enough to do a actual bass. So that's gonna be awesome with the block inlays. Wow, that is just so amazing. So there we go. As far as all the parts are concerned, these are all the parts we're going to use. We're going to elect to go with the standard top load bridge. This really great pickup. We're going to do the coil split on the volume knob, so you can be able to split the coil, and then a tone knob here. Input jack, we got to figure that. It's to be determined, probably somewhere in this vicinity. The input jack, standard neck plate. 4-bolt neck plate. We're going to go with my favorite string trees. We're going to go with these tuning keys. Very cool. very smooth, very amazing tuning keys, and I got my strings and everything. So yeah, just a quick update. And we're gonna go with this bridge on the Burning Witch's base bridge. So very cool. Yep. So we're gonna start working on that, working on the LED Ninja Warrior guitar too, and then we're gonna be starting the Burning Witch's bass as well. But just wanted to show you how cool that's gonna be, and when it's all painted and all decorated and everything, it's just gonna be so amazing. So very cool. All right. Hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you later. And I'm deciding on the front of the headstock what color it might be. Could be white or green. You know, for the green for Yoshi, or the white for his breast. So we'll figure all that out. But yeah, all right. And we'll see you soon with this progress on this one. Good morning, beautiful day here in Central Florida. The sun's out, feels good outside. Time to continue working on the Mario and Yoshi electric bass. I got the neck pocket cut. I'm going to get all that dialed in perfectly, and then we're going to go ahead and attach the neck. Just wanted to show you I cut a neck shim. So let me go ahead and get all this dialed in, and I'll see you in a sec. All right, got the neck pocket dialed in. Looks very cool. Installed the neck. Awesome. Killer. All right, next step's going to be to go ahead and install the bridge. I already did a string test, and we were good as far as height. So, all right, we'll see you in a sec. Successful installation of the bridge, looking good. I did all my measurements, and everything is dialed in perfect. All right, so let me get my pickup out and then mark out where the pickup is going to go. Let's see in a second. I marked out where the pickup's going to go. This is the pickup we're going to use, and we're going to use the coil split for the volume and the tone. I've got those over here, so let me go ahead and drill through and then separate everything, and then go ahead and cut out for the pickup cavity. So I'll see you when I get some progress there. All right, got everything disassembled, got my scroll saw queued up, and go ahead and cut out for the pickup cavity, and I'll see you in a second. All right, successful cutout for the pickup cavity. It looks perfect. Leave just a little bit of room for adjustment, so we're cool. All right, so next step's going to be to go ahead and figure out all the wiring. Got the volume, the tone, input jack is probably going to be right. Yeah, let's go right there with the input jack. It's close enough to all the other stuff, so it'll fit right in the cavity, so that'd be perfect. So, all right, so let me figure out some things, and I'll be right back. Marked out where everything's going to go. Pretty simple. The ground wire for the bridge and the bridge wire into potentiometer cavity, and then the input jack. So let me get my Dremel tool back out and then Dremel this all, and we'll see when I get that done. Got all the wiring complete. The input jack dialed in. Yeah. Wanted to show you. Very cool. Dremeled out the back potentiometer cavity, and we are good to go. I think I'm gonna call it quits for today, or take a little bit of a break. I am super tired. Last couple days doing all those LEDs yesterday really wore me out, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, clean up my mess and get everything put away, and we will see you tomorrow to continue work on Mario and Yoshi electric bass. See you soon. Good morning, April 1st, 2024. And this beautiful day, overcast, cloudy day in Central Florida. It feels nice and cool. No wind. Perfect day for working on guitar. So continue work on the Mario and Yoshi electric bass guitar build. First step's going to be, I'm going to go ahead and cut out that all the way through the whole of the body. I thought about just dremeling it out, but we're going to try to go through a bunch of stuff, get as much done today as possible. Dremel all the parts down. Very cool. Dremel all the different contours. Yeah, so we'll see when let me get the scroll saw queued up, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that section out, and I'll see when you get that done. A bit of a cut out of the opening. Looks pretty awesome. I think it adds to it. Alright, so next up, let me figure out all the wiring, make sure we got all that dialed in perfectly, and then we'll go ahead and glue these two pieces together. So let me check all that, and we'll see in a bit. Alright, successful gluing of the parts together. We have a solid piece. Alright, I'm going to get a fresh Dremel tool. I'm going to go ahead and Dremel down. Well, first, I'll tell you what. First, let's do the Dremel bits of all the lines for the character. Let me get that done first. And then I'm going to go ahead and Dremel down, lower this section, the foot section there, the hand and the arm section there. And I thought about the tail, but no, I'll keep the tail because your arm's going to kind of rest on that side. Well, I don't know, we might still recess the tail back just a hair, just to give it like a 3D effect. Yeah, I'll do that. And I could even maybe recess the little bit of the fin just a hair. So these will be deep, oh, you know, only about a quarter of an inch down, quarter of an inch down, quarter of an inch down, and then maybe an eighth of an inch, and then an eighth of an inch. That way it'll give it a real cool 3D pop. All right, and then of course I'm gonna Dremel down for the eyes, the whites of the eyes, and the pupils in the center of both characters. So let me work on that a little bit, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, quick updates. Want to show you. Got all the Dremel parts, first rounds of rounding on the body and the different continuity bits. Yeah, that looks so cool. And like I said, I'll perfect it. This is just the beginning of this process, but wow, it looks just so cool. All right, let me get the body pillar out and do all the, the glue phase was very successful. So let me go ahead and fill in all the voids around the side bits, and then we can continue with the sanding. I still got to figure out the back, all the lines on the back, so we'll get to that. But yeah, just wanted to show you. Very cool. So you get some better light. Like I said, it's just a preliminary work. Got much more to go. You see how I beveled. I made this lower, that lower, the hand lower with the fist, and then that a little bit lower. I decided against the tail because I figured the tail was the same plane as the rest of the body, but yeah, very cool. And did the eyes, of course, and then inside the M for Mario. So keep working it, and we'll see when I get some progress on the sides. And we fill in all the voids on the sides from the two pieces. So all right, we'll see you in a bit. Very cool though. Alright, quick update. All the body filler I put on the sides and everywhere it needs. Like this is the first round. I'll perfect it as I go, but Ugly Phase Part 1 is in full effect. Oh yeah. Very cool though. And I'll let this cure completely, and then I'll get out my files and sand everything and file everything perfectly smooth and beautiful. Cool. And I figure before the rain comes, let's go ahead and make a access panel plate cover on the back here, and then countersink it, and then install it and everything like that. So let me get my piece of paper out. Got some paper, and then I'll draw out exactly. I got my scroll saw, and then I'll figure it out. I'll see you when I get some progress done here. All right, got my shape cut out in the paper. I did the finger and see where the indentation is, and then I drew an oval shape a little bit beyond it. I got my scroll saw out. I got some 3-ply pickguard material, so I'm going to trace it out on that shiny side up. We're going to go with the white this time, and then I'm going to cut out the shape on the scroll saw, and then get my fresh X-Acto blade, and then trace out where the shape is, and then we'll first pencil, then X-Acto, and then get my Dremel tool out and Dremel it out, countersink. Install some screws on either side, countersink the screws, and get that installed. So I'll see when I get some progress done. Alright, got my shape cut out, got my shiny side up. It's got protective film on it. I put an arrow facing forward. I've drawn out in pencil where the shape is going to go, so I'm going to go ahead and score it, then get my Dremel tool with my router bit, and then route out, and then countersink. We'll see when I get that done. Alright, successful installation of the back access panel plates, countersunk the screws, and I went ahead and installed the input jack, so that's cool. And see how I mounted it, so it's in the center, even after the Dremel bit for the top leg. Alright, so let me go ahead and bag this, those two parts up, and then get out my files and start working on the sides and getting everything perfect. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Very cool base though. Alright, quick update. Ugly Phase Part 1 is completed. Oh yeah, that was a lot of work. But wow, I think it turned out awesome. And I'll continue perfecting before the paint process, of course. But whew, just wanted to give you a quick look. Wow, that looks awesome. And I got to figure out all the back bits, of course. But I did put a really good round edge. Preliminary round edge. Like I said, I'll perfect it. But wow, it looks pretty cool. Alright, this probably conclude progress for today. Just a little close. Ooh, I am tired. Very cool. Got the hole all the way through the body. Let's see if I can. Very light. Awesome. It's gonna look very cool when it's painted, and oh yeah, super high gloss finish. Wow, it's gonna look so cool. All right, and we'll continue. I'll see you soon. Good morning, April 2nd, 2024. Time to continue work on the Mario and Yoshi bass electric guitar. Wow, it's looking pretty cool. I drew in all the Dremel parts for the back. I think that's going to work out pretty cool. Just kind of went with it. Very cool with the spin. And then I'll countersink the hand and the foot from the front. And then everything else will stay flush. I guess could I guess I could countersink the other foot. Yeah, the back foot as well. That would give it kind of a cool, because the front foot is predominant. Yeah, let me countersink the back foot too. So countersink that, countersink that, countersink the hand, and that'll give it like cool continuity. So very cool. So next step is go ahead and go outside and get all that dremeled in. Plus I put some continuity bits on the side where needed, and I corrected a couple things on the front, like part of the shell that he sits on. This is the saddle, and then the leg, and then I corrected the foot going the other direction, so that's perfect. So all right, so let's see you outside in a bit. All right, we're outside. Let me get these parts dremeled out, and I'll see you when I get some progress done there. All right, quick update. We've got all the parts dremeled out, and it looks pretty amazing. We're on the inside. And I did all the continuity bits as far as the sides go. Very cool. Dremel down the hand there, the back foot or front foot, and not the foot, rather the front foot, and then the one foot here for Yoshi, and all that good stuff. Looks really awesome. Very cool. All right, next up we're gonna now do some fret work. Maybe we can do a full-on string test today. Yeah, the Dremel bits look pretty awesome. Alright. And I filled in some of the wood grain for the little knots. There's a few knots here and there. Filled them in. For now, we're going to do the full-on wood grain filler phase. But yeah, so let's get the neck back out. Got my neck kit, and we'll start leveling, crowning, and polishing of the frets. Just want to see how great that turned out. Wow, that is so cool. I think the back bits turned out very cool, very what I imagine the back of Yoshi and Mario would look like. Very cool. And the paint's on there. It's gonna look absolutely amazing with the green. Alright, so let's get working on the frets, and I'll catch up with you in a while. Alright, got the body stored, got the neck out. Time to level, crown, and polish the frets. As always, I straighten the neck, and I get the fret end file, make sure that the frets are nice, round, and feeling great. And then I'm going to go ahead and tape up the neck, and we'll see when I get that done. Alright, took care of the fret ends. They feel amazing, nice and round, perfect with minimal tool marks. Got the frets taped up. I'm going to go ahead, I marked the frets. I'm going to go ahead, I got a fresh 320 grit on my sanding, on my leveling beam. Go ahead and put a level on the frets, and I'll see when I get the done. Alright, got all the frets leveled, and I had to take off very minimal amount. This fretboard was almost perfect. There was only a couple frets that were just a hair high, so I don't think I'll need to crown these frets, because the frets are already pretty crowned. Like I said, I took off just very minimal. So I'm going to go ahead and round over and polish the frets, starting with 800 grit sandpaper all the way up to 10,000 grit. So let me do that and make these frets rounded and perfectly shiny, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, all the footwork has been completed. Wow, they are brilliantly shined. Oh yeah, this neck is going to play beautifully. Alright, let me get everything cleaned up and we'll see when I get all that done. Alright, got everything cleaned up and I put some wood grain treatment on there. Shine it up and it saturate the pores of the wood. Very cool. Alright, next step, let me get the body out and we'll start working on that. Very cool indeed. I love that flame mapling. Wow, that's so beautiful. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, got the body back out. First thing to do is drill a ground wire hole to the pickup cavity for ground wire, and I'll see when I get that done. Okay, alright, so we got the hole in there for the ground wire. Alright, first step's going to be to install the ground wire and pull it through the potentiometer cavity. So let me do that, and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, got the ground wire installed. Let me go ahead and reinstall the bridge, and I'll see when it gets it done. Alright, perfect installation of the pickup. So let me go ahead and install the bridge, or I'm sorry. Alright, perfect installation of the bridge. Alright, next step is going to be to install the pickup. So let me go ahead and install the pickup and pull the wire through, and we'll see when I get that done. Alright, successful installation of pickup. Plenty of adjustment room on the springs. Very cool. So let me go ahead and get my input jack wired and installed, and I'll see when I get that done. Alright, successful installation of the input jack. I got the wires pulled through. Time to pre-wire my push-pull pot. We're going to go with the coil split, as always. Coil split pot. So let me get that pre-wired and get everything situated, and I'll be right back. Alright, got everything pre-wired. Very cool. Alright, so I got the body turned over, so let's go ahead and get everything wired in and installed, and I'll see you when I get that done. Alright, got everything wired and tucked in. Got the tone and the volume with the push-pull pot. So I go ahead and turn over the body and then go ahead and do a full-on sound test. Make sure I wired everything correctly, which I'm pretty sure I did because I've done this so many times. Okay, so I've got a hot lead. Go ahead and plug it in. Great. Alright, as per usual tradition, we'll start with the volume all the way off. We shouldn't get anything, which we don't. So volume all the way up. Alright, we got both coils active. Let's go with the tone all the way on. Yep, muffled. Sounds good. Tone off. Sounds good, nice and bright. Alright, let's go with the coil split. We should just get the back coil. Yep, and nothing on the front. Nope. Perfect. So coil unsplit, we got both. So we're perfectly wired. No ground issues. So we're good to go. Let me go ahead and put the tone and the volume knob on. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Pretty sure I can. Alright. So I've got the tone and then the volume knob. Good. A little tight, but we're good to go. Alright, perfect. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the neck out again, install the tuning keys and the string trees, but we're good to go. It looks pretty awesome. Let me put the back cover plate on. Oh, we got it. And I'll see when I get that done. I'll see you in a second. Alright, installed for the access panel plate. And I'm actually going to paint that green. I was going to leave it white and shiny, which I still could, but it's not in the white zone. The white zone is the belly right there. It's actually in the green zone, so I might paint it green to blend in, so that'd be cool. So alright, so let me get the neck and install the string trees, clean up all my non-essentials, and we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, let me install the string trees and the tuning key, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, successful installation of the tuning keys and the string tree. Very cool. Alright, so let me attach the body to the neck, and I'll see you when I get that done. Alright, successful attachment of the neck. Looks pretty good. Everything seems like it's lined up perfectly. Let me show you how it looks. Very cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and put on some strings and see how we are. Alright, see you in a little while. Pretty cool. Sweet. Alright, got the strings on there. I just gotta say, it sounds and plays absolutely amazing. Wow. That is so cool. Such a unique shape. Mario and Yoshi base. Yeah, alright. Next up is to get it completely. It's in tune now. I've been playing it for a while. But let me dial it in and then I'll do a full-on sound demonstration for you. Very cool. That's so awesome. Oh, and I installed the strap buttons. One's per usual on the back of the neck plate. And then slightly above the center line on the tail. And it hangs perfectly, but wow, that is so cool. Alright, let me get it up to pitch and I'll show you how good it sounds and plays. Wow. Okay, cool. Alright, let me just give you a brief demonstration. See where it hangs perfectly. It looks so cool. Got the initial setup. When I let it settle for a couple days, then I'll dial everything in perfect as far as action and adjust the truss rod if I need to, cut the nut slots, adjust the bridge saddles. Exactly, you can reach all the highest frets. Pickup sounds amazing. I can show you with the coil split. Split the coil. Coil unsplit. Coil split. Unsplit. Brand new strings, so they're going to stretch a little bit, just a little bit, until everything settles, gets to where it needs to be. Very cool though. Bass is relatively light too. I'll have to weigh it exactly. Very cool. So we'll let this settle for a few days, and then I'll get it completely dialed in. I'm just super tired. I've been at it all day, but it looks pretty cool. Very cool. Just wanted to give you a brief sound demonstration. Wow, wow. I am super tired, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But wow. Yeah. Turned out really cool. Can't wait to get some paint on there. It's been hot today, though. Very cool. And I love the flame mapling on the neck. It is so cool. Alright. Like I said, next step's going to be let it settle, and then I'll probably do a cover, play a song with it, and then we'll start the paint process. But wow, dialed in, perfect. Action is just awesome. Alright, and we'll see you soon. Alright, April 5th, 2024, and it's time to get to work on the Mario and Yoshi electric bass guitar. It's had a couple days to settle, and I swear it's playing and sounding absolutely perfect. I got it dialed in, did a little adjustments here and there, but wow. Can't get enough of playing this bass. Bass sounds really awesome. That pickup is just absolutely amazing. And I figured we'd do a cover song of one of my all-time favorite bands, Van Halen. R.I.P. Mr. Edward Van Halen was such a big influence on me musically. But the Hagar era was definitely my childhood memories of such a great time when I was in my childhood. Eddie Van Halen 5150. And I figured we'd do one of my favorite all-time songs, Dreams. So let me show you how great this bass sounds playing that great song. And then, yeah, so what do you think of this? piece, Mr. Edward Van Halen. I just wanted to give you a brief demonstration of how it plays right now. So very cool. So, all right, next step is going to be to dismantle everything and start the wood grain filler phase, start the paint phase. I'm almost sad to kind of not be able to play this bass for a while. Wow, it plays really great and sounds really great. All right, so see you in a little bit. Good morning, April 6, 2024. Time to continue work on the Mario Yoshi electric guitar, bass electric guitar. I've got everything dismantled and everything stored, and we're going to start on the painting process. So we'll start with the wood grain filler phase. Oh wow, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm kind of sad to dismantle everything. I really enjoy playing this bass, but it needs to get painted. So I'm going to go ahead and work on the back and sides first. We're going to mix up a good batch of wood grain filler. And then after I get a few coats on there, then I'll catch back up with you. But yeah, I always use my favorite plastic wood, cut it with water, and apply light layers of fan brush on the back and sides first, like I said. So, alright, so let me get some progress there and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, good morning. It's actually the next day, April 7, 2024. Time to continue work on the Mario and Yoshi electric bass. Ugly phase part 1, part 2 actually, is in full effect. It is ugly, wood grain filler. Looks pretty good, looks as it should. Alright, got my files, got some sandpaper, and a couple hours, and we'll see in a little bit when I get some progress making this look beautiful. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. A quick update, ugly phase part 2 has been completed. It looks killer. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Next step is to put it on a hanger and put some primer coats. I'll probably blow it off real good. Make sure there's no dust or debris on there still. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Alright, transformation from ugly to nice, complete. Yeah. So, alright, let me get some primer on there and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, quick update. Inside, I've got the layers of primer coats on there and it's looking awesome. Alright, next step, I'm going to let this cure for a little while and then start applying some colors. Layers and layers and layers of color paints. But yeah, it should look pretty cool. Very cool indeed. Alright, we'll see you soon. We're giving it some time to dry. Very cool. Looks awesome. Now it's time to apply some color on there. So I'll see you when I get some color. Alright, got a few colors working. First layers, of course, there's going to be many layers of paint. But yeah, a little bit of color does something. Alright, we'll continue and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, another quick update. Whew! I got some base color paints, first layers of base color paints. There's still going to be many more layers, but it looks so good with some color. Wow, very cool. Let's see if I can hold it. Yeah, very cool. Let me show you the back. Yeah, like I said, these are just the first layers. And I'm not sure about a couple colors, like the yellow on the bottom of the feet. Going by the pictures, I love the cape color. It's like a metallic blue. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I wasn't too sure about the yellow for the soles of the feet. I was going by the picture. I'll do some more research tonight. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Colors definitely bring it to life. Oh wow. Alright, and this will probably conclude progress for today. So, yeah, I do like the yellow and the blue. It does make it like pop that way. But once all the colors and then the super high gloss clear coat, it's going to look really cool. Yeah, but I'm going to check on that. I might go with some tan on the bottom of the soles for the feet instead of yellow. Because, yeah, yellow just kind of it kind of looks a little odd to me there. But, alright. And we'll see you soon. Another quick update. Just got a few more layers of base color paints. Let's see if I can grab this better. Yeah, getting there. Still got a few more layers to go, but it's definitely much improved. Alright, we'll see you when we get more progress. Yeah, I'm going to stay with yellow on the feet. That's the way it is in the pictures. So, alright, another quick update on the Mario and Yoshi electric bass guitar. Oh yeah, installed the headstock logo. Alright, and we're going to let the body dry. I'm going to show you that in a second. All of the final paint has been applied, and then we'll go with the 2K clear coat, seal in the logo, but that looks pretty amazing. Alright, let me show you the body. Alright, another quick update. Just wanted to show you how great the paint turned out on the body. All the final layers of paint have been applied. Sorry, let me try to hold this body. Very cool indeed. That's awesome. I love that blue on the body. It just pops, all the colors, and they just come together. Show you the back. Very cool. And the next step is going to let this paint fully cure. And then we'll go with some 2K clear coat. And it'll level everything and make it super high gloss. Very cool. Very uniform. Awesome. Hey, Yoshi. Alright, very cool indeed. Trying to hold this correctly. It's a little bit heavier the body than normal guitar. Awesome. Let me say butthead. Oh, so cool. Alright, we'll see you soon. Good morning, everyone. It is May 7th, 2024, and I just wanted to share a quick update on the Mario and Yoshi electric bass guitar build. And as you can see, a couple days ago, I applied some 2K clear coat to the body, and I think it is looking absolutely amazing. Try to get some reflections of how great the body looks with the colors. Oh yeah, it totally pops. That just looks so great. And I'll be assembling this guitar here this afternoon. So in a few hours, got some errands to run, but very cool indeed. Wow, look at that. That looks so great. Alright, hope everybody's having a great day. Try to get all the angles. It turned out really cool. Wow. Awesome. Alright, look forward to getting this guitar together. Wow. That looks so amazing. Alright, and we'll see you soon. Awesome. Good morning. It is the 8th of May 2024, and as you can see, it is time. Oh yeah, very excited. It is time to assemble the Mario and Yoshi electric bass guitar. Wow. Got my tools, got my parts. Alright, so first step's going to be to go ahead and install the ground wire for the bridge. So let me get that installed and pulled it through. Just wanted to show you how cool the 2K clear coat turned out. In here we've got some good reflections. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful. From the TV and whatnot. Very cool. Oh yeah. Looking good, Mario. Alright. So let's go ahead and install the ground wire for the bridge. And I'll see you when I get that done. Love that 2K clear coat. Alright, we'll see you in a sec. Alright, successful installation of the ground wire for the bridge. So now time to reinstall the old bridge. And I'll see you when I get that done. Very cool. Awesome. Alright, quick update. Successful installation of the bridge. Looks pretty awesome. Next step's going to be to go ahead and install the pickup and feed it through the potentiometer cavity. And I'll see you when I get that done. Very cool. Alright, Alright, successful installation of the pickup. Alright, next step's going to be to go ahead and get the input jack installed. So let me fish out the input jack, get that installed, and we'll see when we get that done. Alright, successful installation of the input jack. Alright, so it's time to wire everything together. So I got my soldering iron. So let me go ahead and wire in everything, and I'll see when I get that done. Alright, got everything wired in perfectly. Time to turn it over and do a full-on sound test. Make sure I did all the wiring correctly. So let me turn it over to the base, and I'll see when I do that. Alright, got my hot lead plugged in. Time to do a full-on sound test. Make sure I got everything wired together correctly. Alright, as per usual, we'll start with the volume all the way off. We shouldn't get anything, which we don't. Alright, volume all the way on. Alright, successful full coil. Let's split the coil. So it should just be the front here. Yep, and not the back. Nope. Just artifacty here. Perfect. Alright, coil backs full pickup. I'll go up the tone all the way out, and we are muffled. Here's the muffle. Very cool. Unmuffled. Sweet. Alright, successful wiring. Let me put the knobs on. See if I can do this. One sec. Disengage the amp there. Alright. Go with the knobs on. Sweet. Alright. And the tone knob. Alright. Pretty cool. Very awesome. Looks pretty cool. Alright, let's put the back access panel plate on, and I'll see you in a sec. Successful installation of the back access panel. I took off some protective plastic. Looks pretty cool. I love how it's white and it ties everything together. Alright, so now it's time to go put this back on the hanger, put it back on the rack, get the neck out, install the tuning keys and the string tree. So very cool. Alright. And we'll see you in a little bit. Very cool. I cleaned up all my non-essentials, got the neck back out. Just wanted to show you. We're going to install these tuning keys and string tree. Just wanted to show you. I put some 2K clear coat on the front of the headstock, and it looks really cool. Looks awesome. Alright, so I love this neck. This neck turned out so cool. I actually did put some wood grain filler on the front, give it a little bit of a sheen, and it protects it, because I noticed it was really raw and it was starting to attract like a darkness, and like from your fingers and everything, it started like staining it a little bit. So I was like, not cool with that. So alright, so let me install the string trees and the string tree and the tuning keys, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, successful installation of the tuning keys and string trees. Looks pretty amazing. Alright, let's get the body back out and then attach the neck to the body. So see you in a second. Alright, as per tradition, we got the body in next. Got the body off the hanger, got the body and neck next to each other. Time to install the neck to the body. So fingers crossed that goes smoothly. I don't foresee any issues at all. So we'll see. See you in a second. A quick update: successful installation of the neck to the body. Went really smooth. That looks so very cool. Alright, next step's going to be to go ahead and put my strings on, and then get the neck dialed in perfectly, and then install the strap buttons. So I just want to show you, very cool before I do that. Awesome. So cool. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, successfully installed the strap buttons and the strings. Very cool indeed. It looks so cool. So awesome. There's a brew. He likes it too. You like it, brew? Very cool. Alright, next step to do, get all the strings up to pitch, get everything dialed in as they need be. Very cool indeed. Get everything things good and centered. Adjust the pickup height. I'll cut the nut slots if I need to. Adjust the action just perfectly. See how everything, So alright, get that done, and we'll see you in a bit. I'll do a full-on sound test, but very cool. That is awesome. Love it. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, I got the initial setup, got it dialed in, and it's looking, sounding, and playing absolutely amazing. Action is dialed in perfect. It feels show you all different tonals. This is with the coil split. Here's the coil unsplit. Here's with the tone all the way back. Here's with the tone all the way engaged. It sounds so cool. And I figured how appropriate to do a cover. Let's do a cover, another cover of one of my all-time favorite bands, Van Halen. Let's do their song Jump, because you figure Mario and Yoshi does a lot of jumping in the video games. So and wow, so wow, I love playing bass. I played bass in a cover band for quite a while. I definitely miss those days. But check it out. What do you think of this? Let's play some Van Halen. Check it out. So we'll let this settle for a couple days, and then we'll do a final setup and intonation. But wow, I think it turned out really cool. I love the paint. Oh, wow. Thanks again for following this build. It did turn out really cool. I love that. Ride that, Yoshi. Get those mushrooms. Get the flowers. You gotta get the fire. You gotta get the flying power. Alright. Stay tuned. I will post this full build over my YouTube channel. I'll do a guitar love, Brian Bandit's guitar love, and we'll do some more cover songs. But yeah, very cool. Thanks again for following. Be good to each other, and remember to rock on, my friends.